I may not have been born with natural athletic abilities, but I'm going to be the hardest worker there, and I'm not going to let anyone outwork me. I'm going to try to become the best at everything. I'm going to do my hardest to complete that.
And who said that?
Rich Rowney.
And Johnny is the classic example. Even now, I mean, we've seen videos of him. I mean, he just had a video recently of doing a 210-pound snatch, and I think his body weight's like 158. So that's obviously awesome. But even now, if you saw this kid just on the street, you wouldn't look at him and say, "Oh, there's a beast right there." But inside of that shell, that kind of almost skaterish looking shell, there's a CrossFit animal, and he's the perfect example of how it's not just for your athletes. It's not just for someone who looks a certain way. And it's good because it's an opportunity for them, like I said, to be able to have that identity that maybe they possibly didn't think they were going to have, and maybe they were going to go a different direction and go towards a different identity. But, you know, thankfully, fortunately, they got involved with this healthy and productive identity instead. And I mean, the proof is obvious, you know, what he's turned into, and probably who knows what he's going to continue to do. I mean, he's only 17 years old and he's doing some big things already, so.
People always perceived me as a bad type of guy. Like, I was hanging out with the wrong kind of kids. They were, you know, smoking, drinking, you know, sneaking out at night, and got me into a lot of trouble when I was younger. And I knew that it wasn't for me, but you know, that was basically all I had. All my friends back then were just those kind of kids. So
it definitely keeps him on this straighter road because of CrossFit. It has definitely put him on this narrow road of health and fitness for the rest of his life. And it's a total reflection on CrossFit. It's totally because of that. Because when his friends do go out, or they are going to go to a party, you know, Johnny will come home early because he has to sleep. You know, he knows sleep is important. He won't go to that party. Or, you know, if they want to drink, he won't, because he needs to wake up tomorrow morning and train hard, and he knows that that's just going to affect his performance, and he doesn't want that stuff to affect his performance because he takes it so serious. So CrossFit has that effect on kids, especially when they buy into it and they see how awesome it makes them, and how different they can be as athletes or just young adults in general. You know, it's huge. It's awesome.
Sweet. 87 pounds, right? 86? Yeah. 86. Homemade. Took a 5-gallon bucket and just filled it with 2 bags of concrete, or a bag and a half. A bag and a half. Just the middle hole sticking out. That's about it. Me and my dad, we started from nothing. Like I said, we had dumbbells, a couple, you know, a little pull-up rig that we set up, and a couple barbells, and you know, we just started. You know, we started just learning everything on the main site. I remember going to the park where we lived in the apartments, and just figuring out stuff to do. I just couldn't stop, just because times were tough, and just because I didn't have a space to do it. We still figured out a way to do it.
I just kept saying that over and over. After you said that one time, I was just chest first. It kept me strong. It's kept me tight.
There's so many things that can pull us apart as a family or as a father and son, but this just, if anything, connects or makes us a stronger team, because we know what this feels like. Each of us can attest to the feelings that we both have during the WOD or during the strength work, or when we PR even. It's just, we're happy for each other, and it's something we both enjoy together.
Straight up. It's good.
Are you hard on Johnny?
Hard?
Are you hard on him?
Yeah. I guess. A little.
Can you talk about it?
I just want him to do well, you know. So it means a lot for me. Him having this opportunity that I didn't have when we grew up is going to be huge for his future.
My name is Johnny Medina III, and CrossFit saved my life.
That's it.